Hello, my name is Chelsea Miller, and I did my case study on the Central PA Digital Learning Foundation, which is a virtual school in Pennsylvania. Central Pennsylvania Digital Learning Foundation, also known as CPDLF, is a Title I charter school that has been providing students in grades K through 12 personalized learning opportunities for over 10 years. They are focused on creating strong working relationships between learners, instructors, and learning guides to have lifelong learning. The school is located in Duncansville, PA. The principal, who you see here, is Kim Sailords. The CEO, who I was able to interview, is Dr. Maurer. This school offers customizable cyber education to students who reside in Pennsylvania. All students who attend the school are offered a learning guide that works with them to help them be successful in an online environment, as well as many other resources. The learning guides are there to help students pick out their classes and design their schedule to be sure that they can successfully attend an online environment for their academics. According to Dr. Maurer, the mission is to provide the ideal learning experience that is customizable, rigorous, and flexible for students in Pennsylvania who choose to attend their school. At this school, students receive the ideal virtual learning experience. They also have a motto that they follow. The motto is Connect, Engage, and Empower, which are 3 principles that students and teachers follow as they become lifelong learners. The first one, connect. All people in their learning community are connected in some way. Students, parents, and teachers all connect with one another to work together as a team. The school even has family engagement nights 3 times a year to help the community stay connected. The second part of their motto is engage. Virtual education and cyber schools are a different way of learning, which means students need to be engaged differently than if they were in a brick-and-mortar school. To stay engaged and focused, students set their own goals to achieve versus the teacher or the school setting them for them. The last one is to empower. Since the school is a virtual school, it has to empower students in a different way than the brick-and-mortar schools would empower their students. Everything students need to be successful is provided for them from the school. That means that the technology that they need is provided to them, as well as the relationships with the staff members that all students need in order to learn and become empowered. This is the organizational structure of the staff members in the learning process of the school. So you have the CEO, the principal, the facilitators, which include the special ed, elementary, and secondary facilitators, and then you have the guidance counselor and then the technology coordinator. This school is a public cyber school. So the school receives funding from the state and is authorized by the Pennsylvania Department of Education. This school is very small. Dr. Maurer shared with me that they only have 1 course per grade, and students are placed in that course, that 1 course if they're elementary or middle school, but for high schoolers, they're placed in the classes that they need to graduate, and then they're free to pick any of their electives. But Dr. Maurer did state that they are very small. The school is made up of only 23 staff members, and many of them are only part-time. What I also found interesting is many of the staff members take on more than 1 role. They may be a teacher of 2 different courses, or they may be a teacher and a learning guide, or some of them are special educators and teachers. So they all take on more than one role, and many of them are part-time. With that said, the student to staff ratio is 17:1. I talked to Dr. Marr about how they keep the learning environment safe, especially with it being a cyber school. She told me that to ensure a safe learning environment, the school has many filters on their sites as well as programs. And they also monitor chats in between students quite frequently. They do have a building. It's very small and not many students come there. But in order to get into the building, you do have to buzz in the system, and then you have to sign in with the office before you can move throughout the building. So it's very similar to a brick and mortar school. The school is not very diverse. For the 199 students that are enrolled as of 2018, which I found on this website, 93 of them are white students, and 53% of them are female. So there's more females than males. So as you can see in the two different pie charts. And then if you want more information on the student population, I did include a link down here that goes in depth on the student population. According to the PA School Performance website, as of 2018, out of the 199 students that attend the school, 32% of them receive special education services, and 64% of them are economically disadvantaged, which could be why they are Title I. Again, I put a link in the bottom here if you would like to learn more about the special education data. The school offers many different helpful programs to their students. On their website, they have all the different links that you can go into for the different programs. However, you do need a login, so you do have to attend the school in order to use the programs. But they are there for the students. And this is just a few of them. And then I also noticed that they offer one AP course, which is kind of nice to find in a virtual school. The one thing that was alarming to me, especially as a teacher, was the low test scores as a whole for the school. And the building overall has an academic score of 46.4%. Again, I included 2 links that you can visit if you want more data on their assessment scores or any other assessment data. When I looked into college readiness, because as a teacher, it's very pushed on everyone that you have to get the kids ready for college and ready for their future. So overall, the school got a 1 out of 10 rating for being a school that has students that are college ready. Their overall graduation rate is 29%, and the dropout rate is 9.32%. Again, this is a little alarming. It could be because virtual schools are still new to students, and the online learning online is very different than learning face-to-face, so it is something that students have to get used to. Like I said earlier, I was lucky enough to interview the CEO of the school. I sent her questions through an email, and she answered them, but it did take her a little while to get back to me, but I was able to interview her, which was nice to get a little input from the CEO. So this is the interview questions that I sent her and her responses. And then these are my references, so if you want to go back and look at anything on this school, all of my data came from these websites, as well as the interview with Dr. Marr. And that is it. I hope you enjoyed learning about this school.